well. So anyway, so let's just settle into a nice, comfortable seated posture. And just because of everything that's going on, I decided to do TARE again this morning, if everyone's okay with that. It'll certainly help Will in his efforts, volunteering, I think. Anyway, okay. So, as usual, just settle into a nice, comfortable seated posture. If your feet are flat on the floor, have them about a hip's width apart. Shoulders are aligned with the hips. And imagine your spine is this beautiful string of pearls of light that stretch from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And imagine your spine is just lengthening. Put some space in between your vertebrae. And go to the crown of the head and relax your scalp. You might be able to feel some sensation there, some tingling. Relax the forehead and the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the area around your mouth. And the jaw, back of the tongue, the temples, the ears. Just, imagine you're releasing tension at the base of the skull, the occipital bone. Relax the back of the neck and just allow your shoulders and your shoulder blades to drop down. And relax the throat and the chest and the belly. And all your limbs. Just notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. And now just notice if there's any sounds in your environment that might be causing you a little bit of distraction. And just sort of, try not to go off and investigate. And be a little bit aware about at what point your mind does go off, because it probably will. It'll get attracted to the sound. And then just notice the thoughts that are arising in your mind this morning. And just look at them with a certain level of curiosity, objectivity. And then if there's anything there that's kind of unhelpful, you can, as you exhale, you can just think to yourself, release. Just gently. And then bring to mind all the people of your life, our loved ones, and our friends, our strangers, and then all those folks in our life we don't have such a good connection with. And remembering these relationships are interchangeable, shifting, changing, impermanence, karma. So I think we'll do this meditation this morning for all these people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings, and for these two places that have been, affected by hurricanes recently. So I guess in Asheville and the surrounding areas, Black Mountain, all the areas up there, North Carolina, all the FEMA and volunteers are in full swing right now, linesmen. And so it's starting to move into action as well down in Florida. The water is still, high in the streets, in people's homes. So just for thinking about all these people, animals, sentient beings. And imagine Tara is in the space in front of you, and she has this beautiful radiant green light body, and she's sitting on a multicolored lotus, her left foot drawn in, and her right foot out is resting on its own little multicolored lotus, and her left foot drawn in indicates her complete and effortless control over her desire energy, and her right foot out indicates this willingness and capacity to get up and act for sentient beings. And often she's referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha, and she represents this quick capacity to cut through obstacles and get things done and to be successful, and of course to make us all blissful. So you can imagine Tara as just very youthful and young and radiant and full of energy, full of bliss. And she's wearing silken gold colored garments, in the Royal Indian style, and jewelry on her ears, her ankles, her arms, around her neck, her waist, her toes, fingers, around the crown. And so these jewelry is not just regular jewels. It's representation of, or maybe emanation of all her virtue. And I don't know for sure, but it's probably the same as the silk that she's wearing, her clothes. And imagine that she's the manifestation of the mind of your teacher, and he's appearing, or she, or they appearing as green Tara for your benefit. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Tara, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So now imagine, Lama Tara sends powerful, blissful white light from the Om at her brow, and this enters your brow and completely fills you. And imagine that all your problems and sufferings and heaviness of body are purified by this light, and all the harm you've ever done to any living being with this body and all infinite past bodies is also purified, eradicated completely, not one atom left. And after, okay, so let's just meditate on this first. So just imagine that, this light coming and purifying. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE SOHA. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE SOHA. Om TARE, TUTTARE TURE SOHA. TARE TUTTARE TURE SOHA. TARE TUTTARE TURE SOHA. And now imagine the light coming again, and this time visualize your body has become a blissful light body, just like Tara's. Indestructible, just like it will be when you attain the deity's body, the Sambhogakaya. And also imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit. TARE TUTTARE TURE SOHA. 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 Now imagine that Lamatara sends red light from the at her throat chakra to your throat. And this purifies all the problems of speech. So inappropriate speech, useless speech, uncontrolled speech, angry speech, criticism, this inability that we have to kind of express ourselves appropriately at the right time, and all the harm you've ever done to any living being with the speech of this life and in infinite past lives is also totally purified, eradicated by this blissful red light, not one atom left, as we recite her mantra again. TARE TUTTARE TURE SOHA. 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 And imagine the light comes again and you're full of the blissful, perfect, compassionate wisdom, appropriate speech of Lama Tara, such that whatever sound you utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it. And all of this is your potential. Feel full of this powerful speech energy as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. 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 Now imagine Lama Tara sending powerful beams of blue light the sky, from the blue hum at her heart chakra. And this enters your heart. And imagine that all the unhappiness of mind, any confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, like feelings of being hurt, anxiety, self-hate, depression, which is really what maybe I think is internalized anger. All of this is totally purified, and all the delusions, including the root delusion, ego grasping, which is the cause of all of our own suffering and why we harm others, is completely eradicated by this powerful blue light. Not one atom left as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. 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 Now imagine the blue light coming again, and this time feel full of the blissful, omniscient, compassionate mind of Lama Tara. All of this is your potential. So really feel this, really want this. Om Tare, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. Om Tare, TUTTARE, TURE, SOHA. Om Tare, TUTTARE TURE SOHA. Om TARE. 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 TUTTARE TURE SOHA. Now imagine 3 lights coming this time simultaneously from Lamatara's 3 places, chakras. So the white Om at her brow, the red Ah at her throat, the blue Hum at her heart. And at the same time, they kind of penetrate your 3 places. And this time feel that even the subtlest stains of all delusion are completely eradicated. Not one atom left, so feel completely blissful as we recite the mantra again. And then when we've finished, just imagine you're able to stay in this blissful state. Concentrate on being one with this energy of Mother Tara. Om TARE, TUTTARE TURE SOHA. 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 Now imagine Lamatara's little foot lotus dissolving upwards into her leg and her body, and then the main lotus dissolving upwards into her body at the same time. And she comes to sit on the crown of your head, facing the same way as you, a little bit above the crown of your head. And then out of her wish to become one with your mind, and remember, she is your teacher. This is the mind of your teacher. She dissolves into green light and just kind of like melts into you through the crown of your head and comes to your heart and merges with your body and your speech and your mind. And think, I am one with Lamatara's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind. Om TARE, TUTTARE TURE SOHA. Om TARE, TUTTARE TURE SOHA. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, 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 SOHA. So now we don't have time for this last little section. So remember, when you leave the meditation today, when you get up off your seat, try and take that energy of Tara with you. Bring it out into the world. Just think that you are one with this energy of Lama Tara and that you can do it. And when you have a moment of doubt, self-doubt or whatever, just remind yourself, no, I'm Tara. I can do this. So you got it, everyone. Lots of love. And let's just dedicate, just for the benefit of all the people of your life, for all sentient beings. Think of everyone in Asheville. Think of everyone in Florida. And may everybody's lives settle and become kind of regular again very, very soon. All right. Dani.